Hello, my name is Michael Robinson, and I'm here in Waterloo for the 20th anniversary of the Waterloo Busker Carnival. The Waterloo Busker Carnival began in 1988 as a project to revitalize the uptown core by the Waterloo Chamber of Commerce. After the initial success of the carnival in 1988, the Chamber decided to pass the running of the carnival onto a volunteer committee.
Tracy Ellsworth Johnson and Randy Warren got involved early, and they wanted this to continue. So the next year when the Chamber pulled out, they decided, well, let's get a volunteer committee going, and they did have one paid city person, and formed a committee, and basically kept the thing going since then. And because we were such a new festival, and we didn't have that much of a budget, it was really hard to get performers to come here because we had no reputation at all. And since they didn't know, Waterloo, what's that? It wasn't Toronto or Montreal or Vancouver, so they figured how many people are going to come out here.
Meet Joey Albert from Sudbury, Ontario. He performs with the Fantastics, a show composed of acrobatics, juggling, and much more.
I'm Joey Albert from the Fantastics, and I've been busking for like 3 years, and pretty much what attracted me to the Waterloo Busker Festival was I was in charge of booking all the festivals for this summer, and I just pretty much typed Busker Festival in Google, and then it gave me a whole list, and then I was trying to apply. I didn't really know much about the Waterloo Festival, and since it's the last one of August, we've done a bunch of festivals before, and then people are saying, so what other festivals are you doing? We're like, well, we're doing this and that, and then Waterloo. And they're always saying, Waterloo, nice, that's a good festival. Yeah? And I was like, really? And then they started being like, yeah, there's a lot of people, and it's really good, you'll have a lot of fun there. And then alright, and then more, and then the reputation, every bus guy I've heard that's been here before said, yes, it's a good festival. And there's some that I spoke to that are like, try to get me in for next year, because it's supposed to be a hard festival to get into. And
what happened was our reputation for having very generous hats, people, very good crowds, they're very responsive, love to volunteer. Yeah. Performers eat that up, they love that, right? Sure. So eventually it came down to this year where we had, I think, over 300 applications for 10 spots, plus 3 rovers. So it's a lot easier to get entertainment to come here now.
What used to be the Buskers Only Festival has evolved into kids' activities, storytelling, the Kids Midway, food vendors, the Family Vaudeville Show, face painting, the late night show, and more.
And just as it changes, what we find that when we bring new people onto the committee is we bring new ideas. So we tend to adapt with all of the changes.
We're about quality of life and having fun and creating atmosphere and creating a great neighborhood in our community.
As I wandered through the community event, I had a chance to talk to some of the crowd members, volunteers, and performers.
Because we make people laugh, and that is the most satisfying part of being a busker. Not so much the income, because I think minimum wage probably gives you more money.
Busker Carnival is fun.
Just hang out with your family, just be together, friends too.
Delicious food.
And of course, all of the amazing attractions and buskers, they draw the biggest crowds. It's incredible.
It's really good.
I'm Debbie. I've been to every single Busker Fest since the very beginning, the very first one. Every year I collect autographs from everybody. It's a wonderful opportunity for me to come up to a performer and say, I think you're fantastic. I hope you're always as famous as you want to be. I live on disability. This is my vacation every year.
Some acts are funny and it's awesome.
I certainly enjoy it. I think these people are extremely gifted. I've seen them down in LA, along the boardwalk and in Venice, and yeah, I always enjoy them. They're definitely professionals.
What better way to conclude the 20th anniversary of the Waterloo Buskers Carnival than a spectacular fireworks show?